So Nvidia this year probably gave returns 275% plus. So in 2024, Nvidia gave the returns massively more than 200%. So if you want to just go exact accurate numbers, that is 275%. But the main thing about Nvidia is keep on dropping super hard. But will it really bounce back, or what will happen to the stock? I think so. It will bounce back. It should really bounce back tomorrow, because on tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, that's Monday, because they got that conference about Nvidia and Meta. But apart from this, I want to talk about something really important: how Nvidia will really evolve in their market cap. So by the end of 2025, Nvidia will and can easily add up to more than $1 to $1.5 trillion in their market cap. So is it a stock that it's too late to buy, or you still gotta wait in order to get flushed more, or you have to wait to drop more, or you can just keep buying and just keep adding shares? One thing comes in real solid factor, that is Nvidia plays a very solid role when it comes to AI, when it comes to technology, when it comes to computing. So computing, of course, Nvidia stands number one. So, and also number of hedge funds, they're holding Nvidia shares. There are 186 hedge funds who are holding Nvidia shares. So here, when I see the data out here, okay, an average hedge fund which holds on Nvidia shares is 20 billion to 15 billion to 20 billion dollars they hold in Nvidia's shares. That is really, really massive. So these hedge funds, of course, they have researchers. These hedge funds, of course, they have some inside news. Of course, when it comes to the big hedge funds like institutions or banks, something, they have more and more researchers working on researching companies, or how the companies are really working. So I think so, based on that, when they are investing super heavy money, when they're investing billions and billions of dollars, of course, there should be something very special about this company called Nvidia. So I personally, of course, love Nvidia. And one more thing, this video is it's not someone to give you financial advice or something. It's clearly about something for educational purpose only. It's what I see Nvidia with my decade experience and in the stock market, and how I see the market, and how I really pick up the stocks, and how I really invest, and makes me really a successful investor and also a trader. If you want to know more, you can join the link down in the description. You can trade with me on a side to side every single day and make money consistently. That is your choice. And again, if you want to know my portfolio, you can join the link down in the description. That is Patreon, and you can see how I really add and how I really minus the Nvidia shares on even other companies, and how I really play out in order to I don't really take a lot of risk, but also I go on a very little bit risky side, but also I make a lot of profit. If you want to learn, you can just join the group. But again, coming back to Nvidia was up with 275% this year, and I was talking about the hedge funds. 186 hedge funds, they are holding Nvidia's shares. So is that really something normal? No, it's not normal. It's something abnormal, because I don't, like, let's say Meta. I don't see a lot of hedge funds really holding Meta when or some normal company like how can I say it, like Amazon. But when it comes to Apple or Nvidia, of course, they are, or Microsoft, almost all the hedge funds, they have this company on their top 3 list. And of course, they have a lot of researchers, and I think overall Nvidia should be a solid stock for coming decade, and probably even for end of this decade. By 2030, Nvidia should really rock the computing world. So overall, Nvidia ranks 3rd in hedge funds list. So it ranks 3rd in hedge funds list. That is something really remarkable. So Nvidia, just in past 2 years, going from a $1 trillion company, or less than a $1 trillion company, and right now sitting almost close to $3 trillion company. That's really incredible what really Nvidia has achieved. So keep this in mind, that if you want to invest in a company, study about the company, how the hedge funds are evolving, how the institutions are really, are the banks, they are really adding their positions, so that you can learn about this and see where you are sitting, and in this sense you can really know how to invest. This is not only about the hedge funds or institutions, and also, but you can also see the earnings, the statistics of the company, and how the really company is working, and what are the products. And if you don't have time to research, you can subscribe to the channel, you can like the video, because I'm making for you guys, making your work much easier, and I can give you all the information what you needed. So one important thing, that hedge funds, they see this company something a global dominator. I mean, this company will dominate in this coming decade. It's already dominating. Of course, it'll dominate more and more, because we are really evolving into AI generation, AI era. So Nvidia, of course, is one of my favorite stock. And it's also the favorite stock of almost all the hedge funds. And number of hedge funds that are holding Nvidia is 186. Those are top hedge funds, guys. Keep this in mind. If this company was not really valuable, of course, these hedge funds will never ever hold these kind of massive positions into their portfolios. Again, this is not a financial advice. It's just my thing, what I research, and I'm just letting you know. So when it comes to AI, Nvidia stands on number one when it comes to AI. So now probably on 29th of July, Meta and Nvidia, if they will collaborate on an AI, some collaboration, probably that can be possible. If they really do that, yes, Nvidia can really blow up. I mean, it can really shoot up in the sense of stock. I mean, the stock price will really shoot up massively, plus of course Meta also, but I am talking only about Nvidia. By 2025, hedge funds, they predict that Nvidia will easily add the market cap from 1.5 to $2 trillion market cap by 2025. They are just predicting, but again, it can even be $1 trillion, it can even be 1.5, or it can even be 2 trillion. But again, this depends on their earnings, depends everything, how really they deliver the product, and how hungry the market is for their products. If the market is really hungry for their products, and if the market is in need only for their products, and the market knows very clear that no one can replace their product, of course here Nvidia is going to win. Of course the earnings automatically, they're going to come out super positively, and of course as predicted, this company by 2025 they will hit 1.5 to $2 trillion market cap in plus. So that can be possible. Yeah, that can be highly possible. But again, I think so. Nvidia by 2025, if you're investing now, if you're investing for long term, this is a solid stock to invest, because this is not something kind of dot-com bubble what was back in those days, few decades ago. This is not something kind of dot-com bubble, and now people are talking, oh, this can be really AI bubble. Market is crashing, Nvidia is crashing, don't believe in Nvidia anymore, sell Nvidia and just get out of the Nvidia. No, see the earnings, see the numbers, see their cash flow, and see the debts. They literally have zero debts. So that's incredible. I'm not comparing this stock to other companies. I'm talking about their stand in the market, and they hold a very strong position when it comes to their product delivery, when it comes to their earnings delivery. They are standing on the point, on the number one position every single time. On 27th of August, Nvidia will deliver their earnings, and let's see, will it really make investors more happy, or something disappointed that they will just pull out their investments from Nvidia? And I think so probably Nvidia will massively benefit from the investor side when they will gonna add probably the investing amount in their market cap, it will be plus $200 to $300 billion per earnings. If this really happens, of course, that will be massive. And I think so, of course, all the time you hear the news is all the time, even if you research and all the news, of course, they say Nvidia is having massive sales all around the world, and this is one of the indication. You hear no complaints about Nvidia whatsoever that the product is not good or someone don't want the product. You don't hear this kind of news. Everywhere you hear is Nvidia's top class product. That's why I tell Nvidia is one of the best stock that you can invest for the long term. So bottom line, me personally, I love Nvidia. I'm going to invest more and more in Nvidia. If you want that, of course you can do, but it's not like you have to watch this video and invest. You can do your own research if needed, or if you think so, if this is right, you can just take your own decision and do that. And if you want to know more in details, you can join the group down in the link below, and we speak about the companies all more and more there, when to invest, how to invest, and how much we invest, and when to buy and when to even sell. So thank you so much. Probably see you in the next video, and thank you for watching this. This is for you guys to provide some information, because to save some time. Thank you. See you next time.